This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring
thanks
me
for the
here?
like.
Hey, Zill.
Hello? Anyone here?
Doesn't look to be anybody here. What is that?
Yeah, I see it. But what is it? I can feel it. It resonates. The things you show me, my friend, I forget. It's all in my head. There's no you, right?
Okay.
Where's everybody? I need someone to point me in the right direction.
Okay, we're just going to skip over the all-seeing eye in the front foyer that's resonating. It's a bit, sensitivity's quite high. I might turn that down slightly. 40. Let's go down to 30. Mouse sensitivity in aim mode. Well, I haven't aimed yet, so I don't know. It's a bit better. What do we got here? Prohibited items reminder. G open collectibles. Okay. Correspondence. Prohibited items reminder. Certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder on prohibited materials. Unauthorized weapons, pages, laptops, smartwatches, phones, gaming devices, anything smart. Does that include people? Number 2, pencils. The pen is mightier than the sword. Any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept, for example, rubber ducks or ketchup bottles. What? Representations of archetypal concepts. Okay. That's a bit extreme, if not weird. Where am I going? I don't see any movement sensor on that door. Why did that open? Who are you going to call? Let's call the Ghostbusters, because there's some freaky shit going on in this building. I haven't even seen anybody yet. I mean, is it wise to go into automatically moving doors that could close behind you and lock you in? Like it just did. Oh, wait. It's got a movement sensor on it. Green means it's unlocked. Okay, if it's green, we're keen. Red font is never good. What do we got here? Internal lockdown in effect. Building lockdown in effect. Multiple contaminant breaches detected. Oh, fantastic. Multiple building shifts detected. Like an earthquake? Whatever shift means. Head of research override. HRA protocol activated. I do not like the sound of that protocol. Can I zoom in on this? Z for zoom? No. No. Confidential papers just sitting out on a desk. You could reach through that gap in the window and grab that paper. Not to mention, where the hell is everybody? They're all punched in, or is that punched out? He uses punch cards. Okay, this is like some 1950s building. Let me get in. Can I turn that TV off? That's so annoying.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
It's just occurred to me I need to start restream chat, because I think this is only Twitch chat. Where's restream chat? Give me a second, folks. What's going on there? The app has frozen. You just enabled click through. Okay. So okay, cooking with gas now.
Ickle.
What's ickle? Okay, this is good. This is the first time I've been able to get Facebook chat to pop up. For once. Actually, if that's appearing there, then I don't need Restream running.
I can hear you on the phone but not the laptop.
That's weird. That's well. That's the how. That's not. That's not me. That's you. That's your devices. All right, let's get back into this game. Shift while running to sprint. Who's that? Head of Research, Dr. Casper Darling. Okay. What is it? Our bureau at work. Okay, that's the cleaner. Or the janitor. And this is Director Zachariah Trench. Is it? Nah, it's a different guy. This is open. Oh, it's a dunny. No, it's the streamer. Your title is wrong, and two, it ain't Sunday. So yeah, it's you. No, I changed that, but Facebook, you change it in Restream, and then you click update all, and then it doesn't update them all. So it's so annoying. Let me pull up the website. Go to Restream. You'd go to your dashboard where you can then change your titles. Yeah, no, it should have refreshed by now because the dashboard tells me that the titles have been changed. It should say Control Playthrough Episode 1 Beginning. That's what Restream's telling me. Let me go to my Facebook page. Let me mute that before I get feedback. Chill Sunday session. See, that shouldn't say that. Let me reload it. Why didn't it update Facebook? Where do I change the name? Captions are auto-generated. I didn't know that. Edit post, edit live video. How do I edit live video? Surely. Where's the name? Blah 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 blah. Hey, thanks for the like. What? Which account is that? That's your Zil. Is that your Still says Call of Pippi. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to change that. Edit. Here we go. Control. Play through. Episode 1. Beginning. Save. How do I change the game? Why won't it let me change the game? Blah 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 blah. I can't see where I changed the game type. Sucks. I cannot see where it lets you change the game. Mind you, I'm not used to the Facebook Live interface. I just do it all through Restream usually. Problem is Restream don't talk to Facebook properly for some reason. Control playthrough episode 1. Why does it have chill Sunday session underneath that? Edit video, edit details. Yeah, but it's live. It's not an older video. Okay, at least I got rid of the thing, but it doesn't let me specify which game. Could also be that it's quite a new game and it's not doesn't appear anywhere in the game list in order to be able to select it. I'm not going to bother with all that shit right now. Alright, let's see. Don't really know much about this game beyond the fact that it's supposed to be weird.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them and they were hiding in plain sight.
So these are all windows, so you can't get it. You gotta get in that room by that door. Do you what happens if you don't read this correspondence? Does it have any influence? Does it have any impact on your experience of the game other than just knowing the contents? Because I haven't read anything yet that seems to give me any valuable information for playing the game at all, other than sort of a narrative fullness. Hello? Oh. That's a dude in a painting from the foyer. What do we got here? Correspondence R4 reports a reminder. I feel like I don't even want to read that.
Hello? Hey, excuse me.
There you.
Wait a minute. Can I turn subtitles on? On. Let's make them normal.
Bar, you are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, then you are no helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
I wasn't thinking that. He is speaking a bit of gibberish though. See ya, brother. Thanks for keeping the place clean. We all got to play our part. Wait a minute. I've done a big circle. I've done a big circle, but none of the rooms in this circle have doors that you... This room has no... It has no entrance. Yes, it does, around there. No, wait a minute. It doesn't. Those are all windows. What? There's no door to this room. So are they sliding? They're not sliding. They're fixed panel fixed panels. I have to break the glass to get in. What about around here? No, every hole in the concrete is filled with fixed panes of glass. There are no doors to this room. Okay. Fine. I mean, not fine, but whatever. I gotta go to this elevator. Is this an elevator or a lift?
And the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
Who's she talking to? Oh, I like how the N and the T both form part of the T. That's clever.
Did I lose you there for a moment?
Your eye almost doesn't see
You
it.
know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
I'll tell you what, it's very clean looking. The graphics is quite... movement seems quite good. Okay, that's what's making the noise. Yeah, we saw that. Well, what's the use of having that if you can't use it? To tell you that you need to go and get something to be able to use it. Some of these dark rooms are quite dark, but then some of the bright areas are very bright. It's hard to know what brightness to have the game at. This is almost... oh, Jesus Christ, no wonder it's bright. Look at all that shit. Do not disturb trench. Okay.
Shit. Shit.
Tab, toggle map.
You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
Who's talking to her? Oh, okay, here we go. Where's the front of the building? So the highlighted sections have got to be the level that we are on. Okay, so those are stairs. That's a stairwell. That's a lift with an up and down arrow. So then there's a level under us which is slightly darker grey, and there's a level under that which is even darker grey again. So there would appear to be 3 levels in this building. If I'm reading that map right. With question marks on the areas that I've not yet been in. So it would appear that there is one big area to the south on this level that I haven't been to yet. Okay. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I just meant to get out of the map. I meant tab, not escape. Ooh, okay. Interact with shit. What's
Something's
that?
outside. Was coming here a mistake?
What's that funky vibration effect when we looked at that eye? It guides your attention to stuff, I think, sort of. I don't think I'm supposed to be standing on him like this, but whatever. Could be pushing the blood out of his brain. Indications are that he shot himself. Doesn't mean he did, but evidence would suggest that, which is not proof, but anyway, we'll see what happens. Let's pick up the gun, because that's always a good thing, to pick up the murder weapon.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one, ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner, and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I?
Okay, so now there's a health bar. This would look to be much like a tutorial for the gun, I'm thinking. Do I have a gun in my hand? No. Do I have a gun on my person? Not obviously. Unless it's somewhere we can't see. Fine. But I can zoom in. When I right click, I zoom in as though I've got a weapon. But firing doesn't do anything. Okay. Or is this a traversing tutorial? Okay, sprint works. Jump works. Can I get up that? Yes. Jump. And... okay. Now there are bad guys. Follow the board's instructions to complete the astral plane challenge. Melee is V. Whoa! That's some punch. Follow the board's instructions to complete the astral plane challenge. Melee is V. I don't like that. That's too far away. Can I bind that to something else? Unbound. Can I make it that button? What about that button? Oh, it wasn't just a swing, it was a kind of a... That's melee. Not a bad melee. Does it have a cooldown? Nah, can do as much as you like. Okay.
The same gun. Okay, now I have a gun.
What the fuck kind of gun is that? That thing, it's like... So this is the astral plane. So I need to stop questioning reality here because nothing's going to make sense. Fire the service weapon. Ah, you can change shoulder. I was pressing R for reload, but it changes shoulder. So what's reload? Is there a reload? There doesn't appear to be a reload. Combat, shoot. Melee, shield, launch, evade, toggle. Toggle, open loadout, missions. Assets, collectibles. There's no reload. Use, seize, switch weapon. Let's get a shield, launch, evade. Okay, infinite capacity. The service weapon regenerates ammunition automatically when not in use. It's auto reload. I love it. So really, it's about killing people with as few bullets as possible so that you've got time to reload before the next wave of enemies. Otherwise you'll die because you are regenerating the ammunition too frequently and you haven't killed them yet. Okay. Can I wall run? No. What happens? That seems more effective than shooting anyway. Enemies drop health elements when damaged. Collect health elements to restore health.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here. Things
Well,
have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
you're happy. Well, that makes one of us. This shit is this is this is unsettling. It is not. Nothing is. We don't know why she's here, or how did she come to start calling it the pyramid? There was never any indication as to that. I've only ever seen a big round circle in the foyer. Yeah, give me a drink and a smoke. What do you got? Okay, right, let's... Whoa! Whoa! Proceed further into the Bureau. Executives... Central... Executive... Central Executive. Let's have a look at the map. What was the map again? Tab on the map. Right, I've got to go I have to go through them. Go all the way to the end. I've got to do a massive U-turn. And there's no short... I can't cut across because the lift is in the way. It's not escape, it's tab. Map on, map off. So I can't go through here.
What is that? You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You... Oh, thank you. That was... horror. Get the fuck away!
Well, that was weird. All I did was sort of walk over to the lift because I thought maybe... Wait, whoa, 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 whoa! Did I leave? Oh, these little blue dots are the health things. Enemies drop health elements when damaged. Collect health elements to restore health. But maybe you can't... Look at their ashes still floating in the air. I think maybe if I don't pick them up soon enough, they're no longer... Oh, I'm already 100%. That's why I can't pick them up. This is locked. How am I going to get... It won't let me go through there. The dudes hanging in the hallway are gone. So that's good. So obviously we can do that big U-turn now. Can I use that yet? Still can't use it. Why am I allowed in here if there is nothing in here for me to interact with? with which for me to interact. Right, this is the big U-turn. Where's the map? Okay, I still have to go... Okay, I'm halfway to the end before I make a big left.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guidance. Reach the hotline.
The hotline, says the dead man. Okay.
I mean, there's just fucking dead people hanging in the air all over the fucking joint. Alright, the third person's different. I haven't played that for ages. Look at his face. Why am I half health? Whoa, 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 what the hell was that? Whoa! Okay, I wasn't aware that he was so close. And that he had a shotgun, I think. I need to be a little more responsive when these fellas turn up.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guidance. Reach the hotline.
Who's shooting at me?
The hotline, says the dead man.
Whoa!
Okay.
Can I close this door? Alright, brother. The fuck is he? Oh, I like that. If you're running faster, your melee is much stronger.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
Building shifts. Like, so it wasn't earthquakes, it was like if the building reconfigures itself. Or is reconfigured. Where's all these bad guys? Oh, okay, they answered that question. Give us my health. Why can't I run through that? Whoa. Yeah, they dropped health elements. I'm pretty sure I picked them up. Collect them to restore health. I did, but why didn't my health restore back up to 100%? Oh shit! I can do the melee to... I can interact with... Whoa! Okay, that's interesting. was that? Personal mod. Energy recovery. Oh, look at it. Personal mods. An empty slot. I have energy recovery. A speed of plus 15%. Good. Weapon mods? None. Assets, materials, clearance level. You do not have a clearance level. Fair enough. Missions. You do not have any board countermeasures. Welcome to the oldest house. Proceed. So this is mission 1. That's what I should name the videos or the playthroughs, by the mission names. Welcome to the oldest house. That's what I should rename it to. Jesse Faden arrives at the oldest house, the headquarters of the Federal Bureau of Control, to look for answers to the mysteries of her childhood. Guided into the building by the janitor Artie, Jesse finds Zachariah Trench, the director of the Bureau, shot dead. She picks up the pistol next to the body and is translocated to the astral plane. The strange board encourages her to bind the gun, an object of power called the service weapon. She succeeds, and the board informs her that she is now the director. I'll be honest, I didn't catch that. These voices are, I'll be honest, they're disturbing. Now, where was I? I gotta go left. Well, I might have a quick squeeze around this room to see if there's any other items for interaction, such as this. Correspondence. I will take a minute to view my collectibles, and because sometimes I feel like just making sure you view them. It doesn't seem to be giving you any anything for having viewed your collectibles. Doesn't seem to be any result for viewing them or not viewing them, other than some general knowledge. This shit is this shit is disturbing, man. Look at this. Just running around as dead people floating in the air. Where am I going? I'm going through that door, aren't I? Shelter. Max occupancy 6 persons. I'm tipping you can go in there when the building is shifting and you'll be safe? I don't know. You can only catch the half of what they're saying before it gets overwritten by what the next person's saying. That's very disconcerting, to be able to hear them and know they're speaking but not comprehend the concepts that they're expressing. Red is not good. This shit's like a movie, man.
hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
I'm gonna say I won't be humming it, but okay. I mean, we're just gonna ignore these fellas? Delays caused by house shifts do not count towards overtime. I mean, okay. Which means you have to resolve yourself to be happy to be working in a building that shifts, and that whatever time that takes is not overtime. That's a new enterprise agreement that I never seen. No thank you. Although, it might be a welcome relief to all this. Plus, it'll give me an audio point of reference. I don't think you can crouch in this. No, there's no crouch function. Well, wait a minute. There is. There wasn't before. What happens if I try and go through here? I can't see. Is there a torch? No. That's an upside down pyramid. Where the hell am I going? Okay. Do I jump down there? Oh, I'm at steps now. I can't see shit, it's too dark. Wait a minute, they're blocked off. Which means you have to jump down. Whoa! Okay. He's a bit tougher. And this gun doesn't seem to do a lot of impact.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our.
Get rid of those easy guys before this bloke over here. So that was 4 shots. Okay.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
Yeah, because it was half building, half sort of astral plane.
Holy shit! You did it! We did it!
Hello? Can you hear me?
Interact
Are you
with
with
cleansed
us?
control points to fully restore
Bureau?
health.
Are you still sane?
Speak with the voice
Please,
on
talk
the
to me.
safe room intercom.
We saw you deal with the compromised agents.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie? Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting. I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
Director
What the hell are they wearing?
Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this...
Hiss?
that works? Somehow the Hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of. Yes. I can try. I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
Okay, that was a lot of exposition. The hiss. I'll be honest. I'm not. I don't know about you, but I'm not really sold on that name. The hiss. her brother Dylan, the entity that she refers to as you, or you know, accompanying her and guiding her, her capacity to enter the building and even before she had special classification as the director and not be affected by that which all the rest of the staff were hiding from in these shelters. There's quite a bit going on here, but obviously at the moment okay, so I now have access to this shelter, 6 persons max. I'm gonna go see what's in here. More collectibles. Actually, I want to have a look at that one because that collectible was about control points, research and records. Control points are locations that the Bureau has identified as being vital junctions of the oldest house. When the appropriate harmonization devices are arranged around the control point in the something arrangement, the surrounding area will not experience any unforeseen building shifts. These control points are discovered by such and such detection of an unobstructed ping using the blah blah within a 37-foot radius. Such a random number. Numerous researchers have attempted to define control points, calling them nerve junctures or something, or vulnerable spots of the oldest house. The common factor in these theories is that control points are susceptible to external influence, which allows us to stabilize the oldest house and work more confidently inside it. Okay. Theoretically, this technology would be extrapolated to stabilize the oldest house as a whole, but testing has found that certain parts of the building refuse to be stabilized. Examination of paranatural topics, urban legends. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize... I studied Jung and I can't remember. We recognized certain something informed by our own and popularized by our media. Yeah, that's a very familiar theoretical concept. We have additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially something in popular culture used in something, our Bureau-made anthology television program. Ooh. Artificially inserted in popular culture using television. Why should we be surprised? Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranatural phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore, AWEs, altered world events, AWEs that only occur on something. A pair of scissors that consume human thought through 2 punctures on the temple. I don't know. These details, living in the minds of so many, have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children, they are paranormal realities waiting to happen. Refer to file 493-6942 for the full report. By order of Emily Pope, Research Specialist, compiled by Paula Bronte and Lorenzo Dunn, researchers. I bet you they're real dev names. How am I getting these? What are these points up here? And that's why you read all that shit. You don't read all the you don't read all the shit. Tell me you read everything. I don't know. Did that help though? Really? I mean, it broadens the narrative. Does it help you play though? Does it help you change the way you press the keys on your keyboard or move your mouse around? But you're right, it does fill out your experience of the game. I guess if you read all that shit, the devs have put it in there for a purpose to give you a better experience than not knowing about it, I suppose. I don't know. Just, yeah, my delay of gratification skills don't help here. How to handle unscheduled visitors entering the lobby. Nah, I'm not worried about that. What do we got here? Oh, we now have a clearance level. Wait. Materials. I got these materials, but I can't see them because I don't have a clearance level in order to be able to see them. Undefined reading. Hidden trend. Conceptual material. Okay. Let's look at the missions. We're still on mission briefing 1. You do not have any board countermeasures. Oh, I see. You can track it or untrack it. Right, so it's currently tracked. We have another personal mod. Which was energy recovery, which goes from 15% to 21%. Yeah, that could help because I died before because I was waiting to recover my ammo. Or an energy boost. Energy recovery speed. Do I want the gun to regenerate faster or me? The gun's already at 15%, but I'm not. What do you reckon, Zil? Bring up my energy recovery to 15 so it's the same as my gun? Or... Wait a minute. They're both... Energy recovery, energy boost. Energy boost maxes out your top energy by an additional 5. So I misunderstood. It wasn't the gun at all. Either you regenerate faster or you have a higher generation maximum by another 5%. Which one do you reckon? Faster to the level it's currently at or increase the level? Speed or maximum? That's the choice. Keeping in mind, speed is already at 15% boost. And the maximum, because it'd be good, I think it'd be better at this point to have a higher starting level, wouldn't it? Yeah, I agree with you. Let's do that. It'd be better to be going into fight with 5% more level than before. So, we did that. Where are we going? That just closed when I left. Outfits? Civilian. I don't have other outfits. Still, I guess it's nice to know that. So I've cleared, because I've cleared this, it becomes a fast travel. Do I want to fast travel though? I'm not even sure where I'm supposed to be going to. I'm in the central executive. Cleanse the hiss corrupted agent. Oh.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Jesse, over here. We need to make a plan, Jesse.
How's she going to be constantly walking around with a clipboard when there's people with guns running around trying to kill you?
It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
And what are these HRAs they're wearing?
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
This is the Matrix.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
There's the bat phone. That's the red phone to Morpheus. It looks like the bat phone too. Bakelite. Rotary dial. Love it.
Don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are
New
no
mission.
stupid questions.
Unknown caller.
The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. Follow the signs to the mailroom. You can get to the hotline containment chamber through there. Good luck, Jesse. See you back here once you have the hotline.
Thanks, Emily.
Did I get anything for completing the mission? Personal mods. Health recovery. Energy recovery. Wait a minute. Health recovery per element pickup. Wait a minute. What's the difference between health and energy? Health recovery per element pickup. Yeah, that's when you pick up the elements from the dead guys in the ground. Energy recovery speed. It's two the same. They're just different levels of boost. Health recovery. I thought energy recovery was health recovery before. I'll be honest, I'm not sure what the difference between health and energy is. Oh, I've only got one slot. Equip. So at the moment, the personal mods only have one of 3 slots, so I can choose between these, but they're not cumulative because I can only equip one at a time right now. Okay, got it. I'm working it out slowly because I've got a slow brains. Clearance level. You do not have a clearance level. Hidden, undefined reading, hidden trend, house memory. So once it gets a clearance level, I'll be able to utilize these materials. It does seem odd that you would be collecting these materials before you have a clearance level to use them. Whatever. Collectibles. Portraits of this fella. I mean, okay, fine, but directed trench photo, directed trench portrait. So that's a painting, that's a photo. That looks to be an actual photo, not CG, not computer generated. Whatever. Unread. Hiss agent. The hiss manifests in human hosts in numerous ways. The most common and least intense form is seen in the many corrupted agents floating throughout the Bureau. It's very disconcerting. The hiss agents have maintained their human appearance, undergoing no obvious physical transformation. The most notable distinction from an unaffected human is the fact that they levitate. Yeah, that's you have a flair for the understated there. These hiss have displayed no aggressive behaviour, other than possessing human bodies and levitating them. They only seem interested in vocalising the strange incantation ad infinitum. Yeah, that's annoying. Perhaps these vessels are only meant to propagate the hiss corruption like spores or Wi-Fi boosters. You know, for heaven forbid we hope that people might know what spores are. Or are they cocoons, preparing to enter the next stage of evolution? When attacked, hiss agents disappear, perhaps entering a state of invisibility or undergoing a transformation into a purely resonant form. Sounds fishy. Get it? Resonant? Whatever. Research is ongoing. Refer to file X for the full report. fine. I've got a slot. I've got a weapon mod here. I've got an empty slot. I don't appear to have a mod for it. That'd be typical. So I've got an empty slot here with nothing to put in. But if I look at my personal mods, I got all these mods and only one slot to use. What are they? What's this value up here? Right. I think what I'm gonna do, Zell, is notwithstanding I'm still learning the game. I've been streaming for an hour and a half, and I've finished this initial mission. I think that's probably what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna stream a bit more regularly, and in fact, I think I might stream mission by mission on this game because I'm enjoying it. I like the pace. It's fairly easy. I don't have to stress out about the fact that I'm a shit aimer. I'm sure it'll get harder and more complicated, but it's somewhat intriguing so far. I think I might actually leave it there. Let me have a look at my unknown caller. So I'm on the unknown caller mission, which is the second one. And that first mission is that whole mission is basically one long tutorial. I'm sure there's more to discover as we go along in terms of game mechanics, but that's a good start. I think I might leave it there. Where am I? I'm in the boardroom, and I want to go up to there, which is actually a level down. That's one thing I noticed though. It didn't seem to give you a real sense of it doesn't hold your hand in terms of the exact direction you're meant to travel. Why is she still talkable?
The hotline should be in the communications department.
These are talking points.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily.
See, I can deal with that exposition because it's visual and auditory. Well, the written is visual too, but I don't have to read I cannot stand reading. I hate it. I do it all day for work. When I play video games, I just want to run around like a headless chicken shooting people with my poor aim. That's all I want to do. I don't want to think. Certainly don't want to read. So this kind of exposition through sort of animated speaking interactions with characters, I can deal with this.
You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
Okay.
The grayed out ones are the ones you've already listened to, and the brighter ones are the ones you haven't listened to.
This trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I'd need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah.
That was a tenuous concept in my mind.
Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are
Who
mundane
talks like
objects
that?
have
No one talks like
supernatural
that.
energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this?
Got it. Thanks.
Cannot be bound in the para-utilization sense. The para-utilitarian sense. Okay. This is what I want to know about.
So HRAs stop you from becoming Hiss.
Well, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
No one questions that they emit a powerful energy source within a small range, and that you wearing it on your chest without even really knowing whether they have an effect against the hiss or not. There's a lot of suspension of disbelief going on here.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
Pope. Why is she still interactable?
The hotline should be in the communications department.
Okay, it's exactly what we... Okay.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
Right. Well, we're going to leave it there. Join us soon for the next exciting Bat chapter. Same Bat time, same Bat channel. Very good. Happy with that. I also like the fact that even though the game is technically in full screen mode, it would appear that it's full screen borderless, not true full screen, because my mouse cursor will transfer directly over to my second monitor. Even though, if we looked at the display settings, it's full screen. So it would appear not to be true full screen, otherwise I wouldn't be able to just scroll my mouse straight over to my second monitor. It's got borderless and windowed. For all intents and purposes, it would seem that full screen and borderless are in fact the same thing. I've never seen a game that had full screen display mode selected, but that still allowed your mouse cursor to traverse over to your second monitor. That's different. I like it. Makes it easier for me to mess around with OBS and while I'm streaming. Seems to be clear, not seeing too many hiccups, so it streams quite well. Pretty happy with that. Alright, I'm going to leave it there. Other places, yeah. Let me go to my outro and I'll say goodbye. See you if you're still there, or if you're like, I'm not sure about it, but I'll talk to you next time.